Hey Aduba, welcome back to term. This is your art activity for the week. And to start this art activity, I have to tell a story. And I want you to imagine that you are an astronaut and you're on a spaceship going far, far away. And then on your journey, you arrive at a new planet. And because you know it's a new planet and you want to tell everyone back here, tell all your friends, tell everyone on Earth what you've discovered, you know you need to document what you see. So you get out your notebook and you start to write down what you see. And you start to write down all the things that you see. But then an alarm goes off in your spaceship and it tells you that you're actually running out of time. You only have a few more minutes before you have to get back into your spaceship and then fly back to Earth. So very quickly, you have to write down what you see. And you take out your pen and your notepad, and you only have time to write a few things. So you write down the parts of the animals you see and the parts of the plants that you see. And right now, I want you to write down 5 parts that you see. It might be, for example, a beak. You see an animal with a beak. You might see an animal with a fin, so I want you to write down fin. You might see the spines on the back of an echidna, so you write down spines. You might see some hooves, like an elephant on one animal, so you write down hooves. And then you quickly close your notepad and into the spaceship you go and you fly home. And when you get home, everyone asks, well, what kind of life did you see? What animals did you see? And you say, oh, well, I didn't have much time. I only got a few features down. So you read them to the people in your life. Say, well, I saw an animal with fins and hooves and a beak and feathers. And so what you have done is created this strange new animal. And that's what we're going to make right now. Hey Aduba, so for this art activity you'll need a piece of paper and I'm going to use a ruler. And we're going to divide our paper up into squares. I'm going to do 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm going to draw the different parts of the creature that I found from my story. So I can think of the parts of the animal that I know. So I know that all animals, or a lot of animals, have feet or they have wings of some kind. So I might choose something like, I might do some fins. I can draw a little part of the body where I think it joins onto. Then I think of another part of the body that I know. I can draw another part here. And then you can continue drawing some parts like I've done and colour them in, or you can then draw with the area that they live in. So for this animal, I think that they're going to live under the ocean. And in this last one, I'm going to draw the food that it eats. So the food is a little bit like these. I can think of a food that I know and draw parts of it. So I might draw, say, an apple, but I'll make it pink. And rather than a green calyx and leaves and stem, I'll do an orange one. Okay, so once we have our 6 parts, then I'll show you the next part of the activity. Okay, so for the next part, you can get some coloured plasticine which matches your drawings, and we can start to make the models of the different parts. If you don't have any plasticine left over, you can just draw or paint your animal again. You could even just turn it over and start. And remember, you're now going to combine all these different parts that you saw. Okay, here we are. I have my new creature. And here's the little, I'll call this a papal or something. And that's the food of my native animal that lives far away. And so hopefully some of you also may have drawn or painted yours, and I would love to see that.